my insurance does not cover most chiropractic care. And so I had already decided I'm going to go see what this guy's all about and really decide, because I'd heard too many times he can actually work miracles. And I thought, I want to play, I want to be involved. But I had to come to the conclusion that if I really want things fixed, then I better be willing to pony up the money myself, because I don't think my insurance is going to cover it. So I walked in with that mentality. Now what was interesting was, whenever he showed me, here's what this whole treatment series is going to look like. And if you do this, if you pay for it like this, then I'll give you this discount. And if you pay for it like this, I'll give you this discount. And so he had ways in there that I could almost make up what the insurance coverage would have been if I'm willing to pay for it all up front, which I was.
Insurance for me is, because I'm self-employed, is always a factor. And you know, when you're sick, I think, yeah, in the back of your mind it's a factor, but you know, the nice thing about it is when you're sick, you're desperate to get help. And so when he did talk about his treatment plan, obviously it was a part of it, but then at that point, you know, I was like, well, I need to do something, and I don't really care at this point what it's going to cost.
When you start diving into wanting to get pregnant, it is alarming, the costs of the different technologies that are available these days. And what my husband and I did is we looked at our financial history, how much money I was spending on medications, therapists, other doctors' visits, the testing they did, and we realized really quickly that the prices that we were being charged here were quite affordable, and I think most importantly, preventing future issues. And I am so grateful that I came to Dr. Paul and got the help I needed, and I avoided tens of thousands of potential bills and fertility costs that I didn't end up needing.
I can't remember. I think insurance kicked in on some pieces, but it wasn't a deciding factor once I started to get relief after that first appointment, because, you know, I understand it might be for others, but I would rather cut other things out and get feeling better and then get back to those things than not do it because insurance wasn't covering it.
I would have paid double what he charged me, at least, to get to where I was. So it's not really about what is the insurance coverage. It's, you know, when I found out I was a candidate for neck surgery, but he didn't tell me that until we saw what would happen, well, that's a lot of time out of my schedule. That is 6-8 weeks of recovery. That's, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be under anesthesia. That is what's gonna happen to me in the hospital from the infections I might get there. It is a whole lot of other things besides I can come into an office and we can get it all done, and hey, I am willing to pay for that because I don't know what would have happened if I wouldn't have done it.